Good morning, beautiful people. Well, this is your girl, Isolate Makeup, coming on here today. And my eyes, I look really puffy today. My under eyes, I put some under eye cream on. The allergies. Spring is here, so it's been that pollen been bothering my eyes. But I wanted to come on today to show you a natural makeup look. I know that it's a lot of trends out here. But for us mature women, we like natural makeup looks. Me, and I've been listening to a lot of women. I went to a women's event yesterday, and some of the women were saying that they just want a natural makeup look. They don't want a lot of makeup. They just want something nice and natural. So I was like, well, I do soft glam. So I got a chance to do some makeup and stuff like that, but that's what people really want. They just want something nice and natural. So I'm going to do an eyeshadow look first, and these are the brushes that I'm going to use. And the first brush that I'm going to use is called a tapered brush. A tapered brush is used to start when you want to do your transitional shade. And y'all already know I'm gonna do a neutral look. So the palette that I'm using today is coming from Tarte Man Eater palette. Look at the colors in this palette. It is so pretty, y'all. So pretty. So the first shade I'm going to tap into is this nice orangey shade, and it's called Mischievous. So this is a nice orange, warm brown shade. So that's the shade I'm going to tap into, and it looks like that. And I'm just going to go up here above my crease and pack that color in first. And then I'm going to do some windshield wiper motion, and then circular to kind of bring it all the way out. I'm going to buff it all the way out like that. You see that? I'm going to do the next eye. I'm thinking I'll just do one eye on camera. I'm just tapping into that. Windshield wiper and circular. Bringing it all the way out. And then I'm going to get a smaller brush. And this is going to go in the inner V, the outer V part of my lid. Now I just had that brush too. Oh my God. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday morning so far. I hate when I put something down and I can't find it again. Here it is. So this is a smaller brush, a smaller fluffy brush. That's going to go up here right where your crease is. And we're going to use this dark, it's almost black, but it's brown. See that? And this is called Animal Instinct, because this is called Man Eater palette. So it's going to have different names for it. Actually, I don't want to go into that dark shade. I'm going to do a brown, a dark brown. So I'm going to go into this shade right here. I can see that. This brown shade right here. And that one is called Alluring. So we're going to go into that brown shade, this shade right here. And we're going to tap right here above, right there in that socket. That's what we want to place the color. But I wipe some of that brown off so it won't, be too dark. See that? That is really pretty. And this is an easy look. You can do this for daytime. So this is like a smoky brown eye. I know a lot of people tired of the brown, but I never get tired of a brown eyeshadow. I love it. And I'm just going to sweep that over. Noticing I'm not bringing it here where the lid is, because that's where I'm going to put my lighter shade at. I'm just going into circular motions and buffing that out. And I'm going to put a little bit more to intensify it. And we're concentrating and keeping it right here. We're not bringing that shadow over. We want it right here in the crease where the eye socket is. Now remember, we have that transitional shade. We're going to marry those two together, and we're going to go in circular motions. And then windshield, we're just going to sweep it over to blend out those two colors and to blend the edges out. Now, if you lose your transitional shade, you can always go back in with it. And we're just going to do windshield wiper motion and buff it all the way out, and then circular and windshield. See that? Now we're going to take a flat brush and we're going to put a lighter shade on the lid. And this is called a flat brush like this. So always get a flat brush when you want to put on your matte shades and your shimmer shades on your lid. Always get a flat brush like this. So I'm going to go into, what is this one called? Oh my God, I can't see that. It's a Lust, but I don't want that shade, but I like it. It's like a cream looking color. I'm going to show you that shade right there. Nice eggshell white color. Because I'm wearing a cheetah print top. I can't wait to show y'all this outfit I put together. So now with this, you do not want to tap off your matte shade that you're going to use for your lid. You want to pack that color on. So I'm going to go right here. If y'all follow me, y'all notice that this is my favorite eyeshadow look to do. And we're going to make sure that we're going right here and packing that on. See how that look? That is so pretty. Now remember, we have that darker shade. I'm going to go right back into that brown. And we're just going to bring it over a little bit so those two can marry together. Let me open up my eye. Look at that. And then we're going to put us a little bit more of that shade for the lid. We're going to pack some more on. Now, I don't use eyeshadow primers. I use concealer. I just like to do that. Now, some people, they will use eyeshadow primers. That's your choice if that's what you want to use. So that's how this eye look is looking. And we're going to go back with that transitional shade and blend everything together. We're going in windshield wiper motions. And we're going to go right back in with that inner corner right here. And make sure that everything is blended. Uh-oh, wrong brush. I'm using 3 brushes. You want to make sure that your harsh edges are blended out. So that's how this eye look is looking. I'll be back with the next eye done. Smooches. Okay, guys, I am back with the eyeshadow look done. Nice and pretty. So now we're going to do the face. So the next step you want to do is, I did my moisturizer and I put a little bit of under eye cream on. So now we're going to use a primer. And all of these here products that I'm using are affordable. I use the e.l.f. Tinter brow gel to do my brows. Let me see. e.l.f. And now I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip primer. I like this primer. Y'all need to try it. It's really nice, especially for the summer, because we don't want our makeup, you know, moving and melting off, right? So in my eye. And with this hair primer, you can just tap it into your skin. I like how it feels on the skin. And a little goes a long way, ladies. You don't need to put so much product on your face for your products to work, okay? A little goes a long way. And I kind of put mine on in sections. I'm just going to put some here. And I'm going to do the underpainting method, because I'm trying to get out of here to go to church. All right, I'm going to use concealer first. And I'm using 2 concealers because they're both my shade. And the first bottle here, and this is e.l.f. I'm telling you, e.l.f. products are the bomb. And this is the camel one. I need to get me another one because I run out of my e.l.f. concealers because I love them so much. They have the satin one. I think this is the camo one, yeah. Making sure I put enough on. So you got to spray your face because e.l.f. concealers will dry out. And I'm using the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. And y'all already know I'm going to use my velour puff. I'm blending up for that lift. And it kind of cleans up your eyeshadow too. And I don't really want a really bright under eye today. So I'm going to just stay with this color, what I'm using today. I'm not going to really do a bright under eye. So I'm just going to use one color today. I'm blending the forehead out. Sorry, I came away from the camera. So sorry. The next step is we're going to use some contour. And the contour that I'm using is from Black Radiance. And this is actually a foundation stick. So I'm going to put the contour right up under the concealer. Like so. And then I'm going to put some here. And here. And some right on top of where I see right there. That's all we're going to do. And we're going to blend this out. This is not the brush I wanted. I'm using my clean brushes today, guys. Using my contour brush in a shape like this. We're blending right up under the concealer. And I'm going to bring it around some. Remember, this is called underpainting. Remember, we have that contour shade here. We're going to blend it out. Go around like this. It's all about the right brushes. They don't have to be expensive brushes. These sets that I'm using, I got them off of Shein. So if you want the link to them, just say link to brushes. All of the brushes I use are from Shein. And we're blending this part out here. Make sure you blend it behind your neck. And now I'm going to get another brush and I'm going to contour my nose just a little bit. And this is an angled brush. Just putting a little bit. See, that's how much I'm putting on. And we're going to contour that nose. I love this part here. And it makes your eyeshadow look better too. See that? It's still natural. This is still a natural beat. Makeup is used to enhance your beauty, not take away. Now we're going to put some liquid foundation on. And the foundation of my choice today is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I'm just going to use just a dab. See that? I'm going to put one more. Okay, that's it right there. That's all we're going to use as foundation. And I'm going to get my foundation brush. And this is a flat top brush. You see how that looks? Flat, and you want it to be dense so you can put the foundation into the skin. And we're going to just put this right up under the contour. And it don't matter if you lose some because we're going to add a powder bronzer. Right there up under the contour. Is where we're placing the foundation. And that's underpainting. So I'll be back because I'm going to add, I'll add a liquid blush and then we'll be back to set the foundation, the face, to all the liquid products. So this is liquid products and we're going to put the blush right on top of that contour. See that? So I'll be back and I'm going to blend this out, and when I come back we're going to set the face with powder. Okay guys, I am back and we're getting ready to set everything, all of the cream and liquid products. We're getting ready to set that. So I'm going to set my face with my powder, the pressed powder that I use always. I live by this. I gotta have it. She is just what I use. And this is the Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing pressed powder. I love this pressed powder. And I'm going to set the foundation part. Because I don't want to highlight it, look, I'm just going to set my powder here. And we're going to set the forehead. And the nose. And the powder contour, we're going to use a bronzer and we're going to use another fluffy brush. Now, this is not from Shein. This was blessed to me. I had this brush years ago. I can't think of the name of it, but it's a sturdy brush. So we're going to bronze with the Juvia's Place bronzer. This bronzer here, y'all can tell I love it. I love it. It's just such a beautiful color on the skin. All right, I know I'm going a little ham with it, but just wait till everything blend out. That's how much I got. I'm gonna tap it off. And we're setting that contour shade with bronzer. I forgot how pretty this bronzer was. It's so pretty. So when you're doing makeup, you want a natural look. You don't just have to put just foundation on. Add you some bronzer or blush, because you don't want your makeup look to just look bland and flat. Add some definition to it. The blushes and bronzer just adds definition and give the makeup look that extra, you know? So I love bronzers and blushes, and we're gonna bronze this forehead. So pretty. And I'm gonna take that angle brush, and we're gonna use that bronzer shade to intensify our nose contour. You can use a powder bronzer or a cream bronzer, but I'm setting all of my cream products now with powder. Now I'm going to use another powder brush, but this is an angled brush, and we're gonna set the blush. I kind of mix my two together, and I'm using a Glow Getter face palette. It's an old palette, but I love this blush palette. And we're gonna just set that blush. I kind of go ham with mine. Look at that. That blush just, girl. And now I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me. And I got a new one, y'all. My Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. And I'm going to use a clean velour puff. Let's make sure. Okay. And this is a clean velour puff. And I'm going to press into this here powder. Now you want to press in. You put your two little fingers in and press into your powder, right? Make sure you get it all over your puff. But tap off and then press. Now if you use too much blush, I found out that the pressed powder, this kind here, your lighter powder, it will kind of tame down that blush some. I'm gonna do a little something here. Just a little bit, and down the bridge of the nose. I think I'm gonna go back in with my little brush, making sure, okay, angle brush. Okay, I'm gonna go pop on my lashes, and we're gonna come back and do a nice lippy, okay? I'll be back. Smooches. This here. Okay guys, I am back, and I put on the lashes. So now we're getting ready to do a nice lip combo, guys. I love this here combo, and I'm using another e.l.f. product. me see if y'all can see it. And this is a brown lip liner, and it's in the shade, so yeah, it's in the shade Cocoa. And this lip liner, it glides on so creamy and smooth. You know how some lip liners kind of be rough? This one, it just glides on the lip. Look at that. So pretty. And I'm going to use a brown lipstick to intensify that. And I'm going to use a lip brush. Now I just had that lip brush. I just had it up here, unless it fell and I cannot stop the video. So we're just gonna use the applicator. Here it is, and we're just gonna go right on top of that. And I decided, do I want to do a brown? I'm going to do a brown lip today. I'm always doing nude. That is so pretty, y'all. And you can still wear a brown lip for the spring and summer. That is so pretty. And this is by Bod. It is a brown lipstick, a liquid one, and it's from my BoxyCharm subscription. So we just gonna keep it like that today. We're gonna wear some brown lips today. So I'm gonna set my face with my Milani setting spray. So before you add your fixing spray, you want to use your setting spray first, which is to melt down your powders. And I really like this here L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Setting Spray. So if you're not familiar with it, you need to try it. And this lipstick is going to dry down matte. So I like that. Ooh. Okay, I'm just letting all of that dry down, but this is the completed look. Something still natural. I just added a brown lippy today. So continue to follow me, like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Smooches.